Hi and welcome back to another episode of Damien's Curry Counter. Today I will be making chicken korma. This is a nice dish, a nice sweet dish full of cream, coconut, etc. Quite simple to make, very easy, and let's see what we will be using today. 4 large chicken breasts, butter ghee, 330ml of base gravy, about 175 to 180 ml of fresh cream, some of my spice mix, cinnamon sticks, bit of garam masala, coconut. Now you can either use this or you can use coconut powder, bit of ground turmeric, minced ginger and garlic paste, sugar, and I will be using some natural yogurt as well. So, like I said, this is a very simple dish. A nice dish, not too hot, not too cold, nice and mild. So as we say, let's get cooking. So we're going to be wanting to fry our chicken. So today I'm using chicken breast because I feel like you need nice big quantity chunks of chicken in your korma. So I've used 4 chicken breast with a little bit of oil, because obviously with chicken breast it sweats the water out and goes into your pan. So you want to make sure that your chicken is nice and brown, alright, so it keeps it all in it, keeps all the fluid, all the juices, all the, you know, make sure it makes the chicken all nice and tender, alright, and juicy. You don't want it too dry because you know chicken breast is quite hard to cook anyway. You don't want it to dry out. But yeah, so all you gotta do is keep cooking it, stirring it, and then make sure your chicken is nice and golden brown. And we'll come back to this in a bit. So as you can see, our chicken is nice and brown now. That's what you want the chicken to look like, just nice and golden brown, so it's coated the chicken. Okay, you don't want it too white, don't want it too overcooked as well, because it'll make the chicken hard, so you don't want that. So yeah, so all the way through now, it starts cooking our other spices now with his oil in his main pan, and then we have the chicken in later on, which we'll come back to. So let's take this off the hob now, and we'll crack on with our next part of the cooking. So with this chicken korma today, I'm going to be having BIR lamb chops for starter. If you haven't seen my other video for how to make lamb chops, check out my channel and you will see a video on how to make lamb chops. Okay. So these chops are going to go in the oven for 20 minutes at 200 degrees, and we'll come back to that at the end of the video to see how they've come out. Right, so we're going to carry on with our main ingredients now. So you want to put 3 tablespoons of oil, into the pan, and 1 tablespoon of butter ghee. Gives it a bit more of a nicer flavour. You want to mix that up. Okay, nice and good. And then now we want to put in our casa bark or cinnamon stick and get that oil nice and infused with the cinnamon. So I've got this set at number 7 on my induction hob. So it's not burning. You can see now it's the oil is nice and thin, very runny. Okay, so we're going to turn heat down a little bit now because we're going to put in our garlic and ginger paste. So 1 tablespoon. Give it a nice stir. Now we want to put in our spices. So in here I've got my spice mix, bit of turmeric, bit of gram masala and salt. I'm going to add that in. Turmeric gives this dish a nice yellow colour. Keep on stirring it around. So it's nice and mixed round now. Right, next to go in is our coconut. So I've gone with dissected coconut, or you can use coconut flour. Don't matter, it's the same thing. So you want to put in at least 3 tablespoons. I'm going to put in 3.5. Because you can, later on in the dish you can taste this talent. If it needs adding more, you can put more in. If it doesn't, you know, you can do it to how you want it to be done. Turn the heat up a little bit. I can smell that already. I can smell the coconut already. Smells quite nice, that. Keep it a nice stir. Don't want it to burn. Give it a little bit more coconut. A right nice mix. Just mix it nice with all the spices what we put in. Next to go in is this base gravy. Stir it. Smells nice. So next to go in is our chicken. Mix the chicken in. And I'll put the rest of the base gravy in. Keep stirring. Get it all in. Doesn't look like a korma yet because we haven't added the cream. But once the cream goes in, it turns it a different colour. Now turn the heat up a little bit. I want it now to, the curry to start to thicken up and stick to the sides of the pan, not to a point where it's literally sticking, but you want it to be so you can just nice and stir it off. Right. And now at this point we want to add our sugar. So 3 tablespoons of sugar. Give that a nice mix. Right, now you're going to turn the heat up now. Let that curry thicken up a little bit. And we'll come back to this and see how we get on. So our korma's been cooking for a little bit now. So we want to add 1 tablespoon of yogurt. So it's going lighter now. Straight away. Alright, maybe 1.5. Depends how you taste. I like yogurt, but it's up to your preference, your taste, and what you want. So you mix that in well, and now we're going to add our cream. Okay, so I've gone for a single fresh cream. So again, you want about 175ml cream. And straight away, look at that, goes nice and yellowish. Okay, so you want to up the heat a little bit now. Let's get this sauce thickened up. And we'll see how this gets on. So we'll come back to this, let it simmer for a bit, see how we go on, and then we'll come back. Right, so our korma is nearly ready, so we're just going to add one more little ingredient, and that is 1 teaspoon of buttercream. This will give a little bit more richer flavour I mean, you don't have to have it if you don't want to. I do. I think it gives it a little bit more of a creamier taste and also, you know, a sweeter taste as well. But again, you don't have to have it all the time because remember, it is butter. And butter and arteries don't mix. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be ready to plate up. So we'll leave it for 5 minutes and then we'll come back. So our korma is finished now and we're going to dish it out. Like I said, if you want it to be nice and yellow, then you know you need to add food colouring and also keep on adding more cream. I think this looks like our korma should look, if I'm honest. So we are going to be eating our chicken korma with pilau rice. In this I added yellow food colouring and a tiny pinch of mild curry powder. It just gives it a nice little taste and it doesn't overwhelm the curry, and also my lamb chops. So for tonight's meal, me and my partner will be having chicken korma, lamb chops and pilau rice. So again, thank you for watching Damien's Curry Counter. Please like and subscribe to my channel and please share with your family to see my recipes, and all ingredients what I used will be at the end of the video. So again, thank you for watching Damien's Curry Counter. Goodbye.